Hello, I'm Amanda from St Anne's Church, and this is my pause for thought for today. We've all changed our way of lives, haven't we, since lockdown and since the COVID came in. We've had to stay in and we've had to do all sorts of different things. Those of us who've had gardens and live in lovely countryside, we haven't suffered too much. But in Africa, well, in Latin America, it's been really awful. But in Africa, they haven't had too many cases yet, but they've had a curfew. Well, I'm talking about Uganda mainly because I went there 3 years ago. They do, there's a low income and a lot of are just farmers that grow their own food. So this year they've had locusts and they've had floods in the Sudan. So they are suffering because the price of food's going up and there's shortages. And 1/3 of the people in Africa do not have running water, not even in a tap outside, but certainly not in their house. And there's quite a lot of bad information wandering around and false cures and things. So with malaria, malnutrition, they will be suffering. So in Uganda, I sponsor a little girl. Well, she'll be 17 this year. And it's through the churches, but with the lockdown, or they've all been closed and schools have been closed. So I'm hoping they'll still be able to get extra food to them because her parents just have some land that they grow their own food. And if things aren't very good, they'll be suffering. So the huts, I've sent some photographs to Lindsay and I hope she'll be able to put them in with these things. But there's one of a lot of people standing in front of a hut, and we went into this lovely lady called Janet's house. And there was no furniture, no windows, just a door, and obviously no water. Although I did see there were 2 electric plugs, but I don't know if they worked. Hope they did. And Uganda also has over 1 million refugees, which is very extra worry about it. They did temporarily close the borders in March, but recently they had to let in a few thousand people who've been stuck on their no man's land. Had to let them through because there's fighting in the Congo. So they had to quarantine for 14 days and obviously be tested and found somewhere to live and some food. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the photographs. If you want to know anything more about compassion, get in touch. Okay, thank you.